Hey guys, it's me and Levi here, and we're gonna go through our top 5 picks of 2010. And you're gonna tell us what you think, whether you like it or not.
I hate you.
I don't care.
I hate you.
Deal with it, bitch.
Shoot you.
Yes. Yeah, you're crazy. Alright. Let's go through top 5. My number one for 5, I'm gonna go ahead and say Black Ops. Black Ops, to be honest, and I guarantee you can agree with me right here.
Hell yeah!
That was so mind-fucking, the whole campaign. I loved every second of it. It confused the hell out of me, and I just thought it was great. It was basically a package deal because you got several different games. You got campaign itself, zombies, and basically repackaged Smash TV. And then the fourth one was Zort, whatever it was. It was a word game you could play on. Basically, that's.
What about Dead Ops Arcade?
Dead Ops Arcade is considered Smash TV, you bastard.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. What do you want to say for number 4?
I don't know. Probably.
Want to give to Halo? Let's give to Halo Reach.
Yeah.
For saying that this is the last chance that Bungie has for making a Halo game, we'll give the number 4 slot. It was great. They worked on a lot of the things that made. They brought back Halo for one final battle, and the ending was decent, but I never cared for any Halo. I didn't care for the story for Halo at all. I thought it was confusing, god awful, and basically that's it. But what do I think of it, gameplay wise? I think it's better than Halo 3, not as good as Halo 1, but in all honesty, I think it's a refurbished Halo 2 in every aspect.
I gotta agree with you on that one.
I love Halo 2. Number 3. I kind of want to give it to Limbo. You ever played Limbo?
Can't say that I have.
Limbo, it's an arcade game on Xbox Live. It's like 1,600 Microsoft points.
Oh, I've heard of it. But
Buy it. The game is, honest to God, amazing. I love. It's all about basically you have to think your whole way through the game. You have to go through. It's basically a puzzle game.
You all love puzzles.
I don't. Puzzles confuse me.
Do they scare you too?
Then again, I'm in honors and you fail classes.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Number 2 goes. Number 2, I'm going to tie between New Vegas and Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2 would win that, no doubt. I'll admit New Vegas was good, but Mass Effect 2's story and the whole basic concept of it, was so much better.
You know what? I'll give you that. And in fact, I completely forgot about a game. We're going to go for number 3 goes to Fallout New Vegas for the fact that it brings back Limbo was a great arcade game, and I think it should share the number 3 spot with Fallout 3 because I'm not going back and redoing this thing because I'm a lazy asshole.
You bitch.
But basically, for Fallout New Vegas, it improved everything on Fallout 3. The storyline was great. And it was basically Fallout 3 brought to more of a light aspect instead of the dark. Like, you were always in caves in Fallout 3.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me. But the problems with it was that it was so bugged out and glitchy that you couldn't, like, half the stuff you couldn't do. In fact, I found myself in Vault 11 or 3, whatever vault it was that had the ghouls in it. It got to the point where it just started spazzing out, and the Overseer ended up being pushed into a wall, so I couldn't kill the hardest guy in the game. He's not even hard, he just has the most health.
The only weapon he has is those two sentry guns by him.
I'm gonna rape you with my sentry guns.
Looks like somebody wants to get raped again.
Number two goes to Mass Effect 2. Great storyline, extraordinarily long campaign. So many DLCs are coming out for it, and have came out for it.
Oh my god, my camera works.
And his camera works.
It's been broken for like 3 months. The battery would not charge. I just took it out and put it back in and it charges. Oh my god. It's the happiest day of my life. I can finally delete all the films that are on it that are incriminating.
You're right. And the happiest day of your life is not going to be having children and finally having sex with your monkey girlfriend. I love you.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Okay, I love you.
There you go. Now, back to Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, you know more about it than I do. You go ahead and speak for it. I played a little bit of it.
Well, what you played is pretty much what you do the entire way through. Except it's actually a really big game. 2 discs. 2 discs. Surprising.
Oh, and fuck Final Fantasy 13. That's
Final
just the
Fantasies can suck my balls.
That's the same rehashed bullshit every single time. That game stopped being good since they gave up with with a PlayStation, with a PSP. When Final Fantasy 4 was probably the best out of them all. After that, it just starts getting worse, and they just focus on graphics, not story.
Hell yeah.
It's just like one of my Japanese animes.
Yeah, Japanese anime.
No, Japanese animes suck my dick. I don't. Number 1 spot, and even though the VGAs bored the shit out of me, I'm going to give it to Red Dead Redemption. Same with them. Because the game was original. It was Grand Theft Auto in the West. I've been following the game since back in 2005, and ever since Red Dead Revolver, which, to be honest, Red Dead Redemption is hands down Game of the Year for its originality, its gameplay, its storyline, and all the DLCs that came out for it. In fact, Undead Nightmare itself was probably one of the greatest DLCs that's ever came out for a game. Again, its storyline was good. Its basically overall gameplay was good. It had a hell of a lot of side missions for an add-on. In fact, it was basically a game all itself. And in fact,
My monkey!
You're a fucker.
I knocked over my barrel of monkeys. No.
Barrel of monkeys want to suck your dick. Stop it, we just watched Left 4 Dead. Don't watch Left 4 Dead ever.
Don't do it.
You will not get aroused, and the tank scene is fucking hilarious.
Just look up the tank scene on Google. Watch it on YouTube. Be sure you're 18.
I don't even care if they're 12. It'll teach them wrong things about sex.
But it's hilarious.
Grabbing pills.
Pills here.
I'm back to Red Dead Redemption. The game, and actually Undead Nightmare is being sold by itself for $30, I think. It's the game itself. It's not like you have to buy Red Dead Redemption with it. You can just buy the Undead Nightmare. And I think it's either comes out this month or it comes out next month. But anyway, Red Dead Redemption, there are some problems with it as in any game. The game glitched out a lot, and the one thing that always made me mad about it was there was no button for melee. I love it. I had the same problem with Grand Theft Auto. There's no melee button.
Or jump.
No, there is a jump, but it's not a good jump.
Yeah, you just kind of...
It's more of a lag jump, and it's...
Yeah, you just kind of...
Then Red Dead Redemption gave me new insight on suicide and killing prostitutes. The fact that you can tie up a random hooker and throw this bitch on the train tracks, just let him come and mow this bitch down, is hilarious.
About that time you stacked like 10 prostitutes in one line and watched them all just get obliterated.
That's what you call a chain. That's what you call a chain gangbang, my friend.
Chain gangbang?
It's,
and is the train by chance your penis?
It's called a soul train for a reason.
Soul train?
Yeah, it's a giant black train running over prostitutes. Alright. Honorable mentions. I'm gonna have to. I'll say God of War for honorable mentions. For the reason that I played God of War 3, and because of its storyline and its gameplay have improved, the graphics have improved, the storyline's passable, and I'd say buy it. What else came out? Oh, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm not gonna say it's a good game, but ever since the first Assassin's, it's essentially Brotherhood. It is a buy. It is a good buy, but it's basically Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Part 2. Well, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is Assassin's Creed 2 Part 2, because it takes place exactly after Assassin's Creed 2. And the storyline just drifts off, and to the point where no one cares. Like, by the time I got to the ending, I just cared about what was happening with Ezio, and I didn't care that, oh, this is a sci-fi thing. In fact, all the stuff you had to do with Desmond, like climb, you didn't want to do it because you did everything as Ezio, and you just found, hey, this is boring, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to end this game, or go back to being Ezio and start pounding strange prostitutes.
Pounding strange prostitutes, you say?
Yes.
Like my Friday nights. Oh.
Your vagina is literally this big. I can stick my head in it.
Oh, I know you can. I'd like to see you try.
You're a sick man.
I'm a sick man. With a gaping vagina.
Dead Rising 2?
Dead Rising, with a 2 at the end of it.
Yeah,
a little different, but still lots of zombies killing.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. Just more killing zombies. It might have a little bit of a story to it. Something
I
to
bought
do with your daughter.
I bought Case Zero. Yeah, I'm not buying. Yeah, I played the whole Dead Rising 2 campaign off my cousin. I'm never playing that game again. I'm sorry. That I like it, but I'm not in love with it. And the fact, I don't like time and oriented games where I have to do this in this amount of time.
Where you have to complete the story in an allotted time slot.
Yeah, that was my problem with K0. Like, why can't I just... Oh, you have to give her this set amount of time. What other game has done that? Like, other than Grand Theft Auto, but Grand Theft Auto, if you miss the time, you can just do it again. The only thing that will really fuck with you is if you piss your girlfriend off and then she won't fuck you for one night, and then you're just like, oh, here, I'll give you these flowers. Oh, I love you, let's go have sex, I'll let you ram it in my asshole as much as you want.
Flowers and a good date, that's all you need.
You're a sick man.
What? It's true, flowers and a good date.
Casual sex for straight prostitutes and you.
Yes.
Asshole. Alright,
Love you too, Zach. Thanks, douchebag.
I don't care, you love me.